Hello everyone and welcome to my CSU channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Savannah Chrisleys' BF Robert reveals what Grayson thinks about her. Savannah Chrisleys' boyfriend, Robert Shiver, has revealed what her brother, Grayson Chrisley, thinks about her. Fans have been dying to hear what Grayson truly thinks about his sister. Well, all the tea has been spilled on the issue. Keep reading to find out more about this situation. Robert Shiver and Savannah Chrisley go more public. Robert Shiver and Savannah Chrisley have been dating for a while now. However, they were not very public with their relationship until recently. Savannah posted him on Instagram one time. However, they are now doing podcasts together and posting more. Fans love seeing more of this relationship and how happy they are together. Robert has 3 children and was married once before. Savannah was also engaged once before to Nick Chrisleys, who unfortunately passed away. Now the two seem to be in a healthy and happy relationship. Fans recently got to know more about him on Savannah's podcast. What Grayson Chrisley thinks about his sister. During an episode of Savannah's podcast, Robert went into detail about what Grayson thinks about her. They had their first date at Fenway Park. They were attending a Morgan Wallen concert in the pit. Robert pulled Grayson to the side for a conversation. Savannah then said how sweet it was that Grayson had said those things about her. She also knows that people can put on a front for a certain amount of time. However, Grayson knows her when she is not like that. So when he says those great things about her, it is about her true self. It seems that Grayson thinks highly of Savannah. He had nothing but good things to say about his older sister. This allowed Robert to like her more and be more confident in their relationship starting. Fans loved hearing that Grayson thinks so highly of Savannah. She has done a great job taking care of him while their parents are in prison. What did you think about what he had to say? When it comes to the Chrisley family, very little stays behind closed doors. With cameras capturing their highs and lows for years and Savannah Chrisley herself being open with fans on podcasts and social media, the public often feels like they know the family intimately. But what happens when someone new comes into Savannah's life, specifically her boyfriend Robert, who isn't just dating her, but also navigating the strong opinions of her younger brother, Grayson? Recently, Robert opened up in a candid way about how Grayson views his sister, and the revelations were surprising, heartfelt, and at times even funny. For fans who have followed Savannah's roller coaster ride through relationships, hearing her boyfriend talk openly about family dynamics gives a whole new perspective on how much the people closest to her shape her love life. The brother-sister bond that defines Savannah. Savannah and Grayson's bond has always been unique. After Todd and Julie Chrisley began their prison sentences, Savannah took on the role of guardian for Grayson and Chloe. Suddenly, she wasn't just a big sister, she was a stand-in parent, juggling school schedules, emotional challenges, and keeping life as normal as possible for them. That shift deepened their relationship in ways fans could see clearly. Grayson, who was once the youngest kid in the background of the reality series, grew up fast under Savannah's care. He began leaning on her not just for guidance, but also as a protector and confidant. So, it makes sense that Robert's relationship with Savannah wasn't going to be just about Savannah. Winning over Grayson was just as important. Robert breaks his silence. In a recent interview-style sit-down for a podcast episode Savannah hosted, Robert was asked point-blank how Grayson felt about him dating his sister. Instead of dodging the question or sugarcoating, Robert smiled and gave a refreshingly honest answer. Grayson doesn't hold back, Robert admitted. The first time I met him, I could tell he was sizing me up. He wanted to know what kind of man I was like. Would I really show up for Savannah? Or would I be just another guy coming and going? According to Robert, Grayson wasn't shy about letting his opinions be known. He straight up told me that if I hurt his sister, he'd make me regret it. And honestly, I respected that. It shows how much he cares about her. What Grayson really thinks about Savannah. But here's where things took an emotional turn. When pressed further about how Grayson talks about Savannah when she isn't in the room, Robert's answer melted more than she even realizes. Robert shared, "Grayson told me once that Savannah is the strongest person he knows. He's watched her carry the weight of the world since their parents went away. He said she gives up her own peace, sometimes just to make sure he and Chloe are okay. That's not something a lot of sisters would do, and he sees that." Robert explained that Grayson doesn't just see Savannah as his sister anymore. To him, she's both a role model and a parental figure, and he respects her for holding their world together in the storm. He might tease her, sure, Robert added with a grin, but deep down, he's her biggest fan. The funny side of Grayson's take. Of course, Chrisleys are never all about heavy emotions. They always mix in humor. Robert also revealed some of the lighter, hilarious things Grayson has said about Savannah. Once, Grayson told me that Savannah talks too much and worries too much. Robert laughed. He joked that if she could, she'd put bubble wrap around him before he left the house. But then he said, "I guess that's just what moms do." He sees her in that light, even when he's making fun of her. Apparently, Grayson also likes to keep Robert humble. He told me that Savannah needs someone who's not just good-looking, but also good-hearted. Then he looked at me and said, "You're not bad, but we'll see if you're really good enough." Why Grayson's opinion matters. For Robert, gaining Grayson's respect wasn't about impressing him. It was about proving his intentions. He admitted that seeing how protective Grayson is of Savannah made him realize just how much pressure Savannah carries. "It matters to me what Grayson thinks because he's been there through everything with her," Robert said. "He knows the real Savannah, the one behind the cameras and the headlines. If I can earn his trust, then I know I'm doing right by her." This speaks volumes about Robert's approach. Unlike some of Savannah's past relationships, which felt flashy or fueled by social media attention, Robert's focus seems to be on integrating into the family and showing up in ways that truly count. Savannah's reaction. When Robert shared all of this during the interview, Savannah couldn't help but tear up. "I didn't even know Grayson felt that way," she admitted. "I'm always so focused on making sure he's okay. I forget that he's watching me too. Hearing that from you means the world." Fans flooded social media afterward, commenting that it was one of the rawest, sweetest moments they'd seen from Savannah in a long time. Many praised Robert for being transparent and respectful, while also highlighting Grayson for his maturity beyond his years. A relationship built on family. In the end, Robert's revelation wasn't just about Grayson's opinion of Savannah. It was about how central family is in their relationship. The Chrisleys, despite their ups and downs, remain fiercely loyal to one another. For Savannah, any relationship that doesn't blend seamlessly with her siblings isn't built to last. Robert seems to understand that fully. His willingness to embrace Grayson's protectiveness, listen to his perspective, and respect Savannah's role in her family shows that he's not intimidated by the responsibility that comes with dating her. Instead, he sees it as a privilege. What comes next? Only time will tell where Savannah and Robert's relationship goes. But one thing is certain, having Grayson's approval, cautious as it may be, gives Robert a solid foundation. Fans love seeing Savannah happy, but even more, they love seeing her supported in ways that reinforce her strength rather than diminish it. And with Grayson openly admiring his sister's resilience while still joking about her quirks, it's clear that Savannah's impact on him is immeasurable. As for Robert, he summed it up best at the end of the conversation. "If Grayson thinks the world of Savannah, then I want to spend every day proving to her that I see her the same way."